connect MailChimp with WordPress. Hey guys, this is Shayan from Review Shayan, and today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can connect MailChimp with your WordPress website to generate more leads for your business. Now, if that sounds interesting to you, then please stick on with me till the end of this tutorial, because this will be a step-by-step tutorial where I'll show you exactly in a practical way how to connect MailChimp with your WordPress website. So this will consist of 7 different steps that we'll go through each of them, right? First one is signing up for MailChimp, which is absolutely free to do. In the second step, we will create a WordPress website, again free to do. Third one is creating a landing page to promote your offer. How to create that with Elementor, I'll show you, don't worry. Number 4 is how to create an embed form using MailChimp and attach it with your WordPress site. Number 5 is how to email your subscribers so that you can get more engagement from them. Number 6 is how to create a pop-up. Now I'll show you the way to add exit intent pop-up as well using MailChimp. And last but not the least, I'll also tell you about the different traffic that you can use to explode your leads. With that being said, again, if that sounds interesting to you, then please consider sticking on till the end of this video, because this is going to be a very practical video. No BS. Everything that will be shown will be a practical approach with everything done in front of your eyes. Plus, the best part, I have got you covered with the best of plugins and themes as well. I'll reveal it during this tutorial. So please stay tuned till the end of this tutorial. And if you're new to this channel, then please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the bell notification icon, because in this channel, you get different ways of making money online, and you learn different tactics and hustles that you can do to generate a side income and a passive income. So with that being said, it's enough for introduction. Now it's time for us to actually dive inside of this tutorial and guide you step by step on how to connect MailChimp with your WordPress site. So let's dive in. So let's start. The first step that you need to do is step 1, which is signing up on MailChimp for free, of course. So for that, we'll go over to our Google Chrome browser and we'll type in MailChimp, right? You can also follow a link, no problem, but you can definitely find it by typing in as well. So all that you need to do is come over to this MailChimp.com and click on here. And as you can see, it opens up right here. Now in here, you can just go for this sign up for free. Just click on that. And in here, you need to provide your email. Now remember, you need to provide your best email, because they will send a confirmation link to it. So you need to activate your account. So for that, make sure that whatever email you use, you have access to it, right? So as you can see, I have filled this up with my email, username and a password, right? And then I can also just stick on over here and then click on sign up. And as you can see, it has been able to successfully sign you up. Now it is asking you to actually activate your account. So let's just go ahead and activate our account. So as you can see, the activate your MailChimp account email has been sent to my inbox. So quite cool. Now all that we need to do over here is just click on activate account. Now once you activate your account, they will give you some plans, but it's not necessary to sign up for any paid one. You can just go ahead with the free one, because I'm assuming that you are starting out your business. If you are already having a mail list, then you must be making money online, right? Then you can afford to pay. But this is just for beginners, so I expect that you don't have any followers, so you will get a 500 contact list over here, and for this you need to pay 0, right? So just select this one and scroll down over here and click on next. And in here we need to fill out some basic information, so let us do that quickly. Now once we have filled this up, just click on next. In here you need to fill up the business address, so make sure that you do that properly, because this would be under all the emails that you send, and it's a mandatory policy, by the way. Now as you can see, I have filled this one up as well, so I'll click on next. And in here it will ask for some basic questions, so make sure that you go through it and answer accordingly. I'm just choosing it randomly, right? So I'm just getting started. As I told you, it's for beginners, so just click on next. And you can skip all these as well. Now you can give your website URL, or you can skip over here as well. And then on the last step, you just need to go on and click on finish, and that's it. This is your first step done and dusted. That is signing up for MailChimp and activating your account. Done, right? Now we'll move ahead to the next step that we have. So now that we have completed this step, it will bring us to the step 2, the step 2 being creating a WordPress website. Now, if you already have a WordPress website, then congratulations. If you don't already have a WordPress website, then all that you need to do is you need to buy a hosting which supports WordPress and which is recommended by WordPress. And number two is that you need a domain to identify your business, like facebook.com stands for Facebook, google.com stands for Google. Everything has its own domain name, right? So you need that, and you need an SSL. That's going to be very important because nowadays Google don't even rank you if you don't have an SSL. So just keep in mind that you need all these stuffs from your hosting provider. In case if you have any preferences, then that's well and good. From my experience, I can suggest you for BlueHost. Now, BlueHost is the #1 recommended WordPress hosting by WordPress themselves, also by us. And we have a ton of custom bonuses if you do decide to pick up BlueHost using our link. And that includes a ton of premium themes and plugins that you are going to get, along with some premium cloud-based software. Now, you can find all the details of all the goodies that you are going to receive. You can just go down on the description link of this video and click the link where it says my top recommended hosting partner. And that will take you to this page where you can find all the different bonuses that you are going to get in case if you do happen to buy BlueHost. Now, if you happen to purchase it, just click on any of these links. This will actually take you to the BlueHost official website, which should look like this, right? And in here, you just need to click on this part, that is host your site. And then in here, you can choose a plan. Now, I would recommend you getting the plus plan because it actually allows you unlimited websites to be created. It has SSD storage unmetered, plus it has a free domain, free SSL, everything. However, you can go for this plan as well. That is the starter plan, but on this, you can create only one website. So that's up to you. Now, whichever plan you select, just click on select. And in here, you will get a chance to pick up a free domain. All that you need to do is enter your domain name, whatever it may be, say Cheyenne Reviews, just for an example, and click on next. And you can see it is available. In case if it was not available, they would have suggested you something, right? And then in here, you just need to fill up this simple form with your information, and just make sure that in here you select the tenure of your hosting. Remember, the higher tenure you go for, the lower is the pricing that you pay. For example, you can see it charges you 429 rupees per month if you go for a 12-month one. Rather, I would suggest you go for this 36-month at 279 per month. So that's quite a saving for you. With that being said, once you have gone through all of this, you just need to pay using a credit card or debit card or net banking, any other option that you have. And you just need to tick on this checkbox to agree by the terms and click on submit. And boom, you would be able to grab a brand new hosting for you with custom domain free of cost, with SSL free of cost, with emails professional, that is your name @yourdomain.com. You can get that kind of emails as well. You can get a fast CDN as well. So all of that is covered. That's why BlueHost is recommended by WordPress itself, and we too recommend you picking it up. With that being said, if you have any other hosting, then that is also fine. You just need to install WordPress on it. I have a tutorial down in the description. Please follow that. It's very easy to do, just a few clicks, and boom, your WordPress would be installed, right? Now, once that is done, it will actually take us to the next step that it has, which is creating a landing page. Now this step will only proceed when our website is completed, right? That is the step 2 is completed. So with that being said, it brings us to the step 3, which is creating a landing page for your offer. Now for that, I will actually use one of my websites that I have created for a seller. So let's dive in. Now here you can see I am within the dashboard of this website. So once you have installed WordPress, you will get a similar dashboard, right? Now all that we need to do is create a page. So for that, we'll go over to pages and then click on add new. We'll give it a name, say special offer, just for an example, right? And then in here, all that we need to do is go over to this right hand side and select template. And from here, we will do it full width so that the full width of the page is covered with this page, right? So just click on publish and then again click on publish, and it will be published, right? You can see over here. So now we'll go ahead and click on edit with Elementor. So just follow me step by step. It might seem a little difficult if this is the first time you are watching it, but believe me, it's very, very easy to do, right? So in here, as you can see, this is a seller. So we will create an offer for a seller. We will create a landing page for a seller, right? So for this, we'll click on this plus. This adds sections to your page. So for the first one, we'll add a single column section. And in here, we'll go over to these dots and click on that. This will give me elements, as you can see over here. Just drag any element, say for example, text, and write whatever offer you have in capital and bold. Say for example, get 50% off on your first haircut. Just an example, right? You can find better offers, I'm sure. So with that being said, convert it into bold, and in here, just give it a center alignment so that it looks quite good, right? Now, with that being said, this is all that you want to do over here, and then you can insert another section. And in here, you want to add some text. So we will just go ahead and add a text. And in here, we will write that, please fill the form below to qualify for the discount, right? Now you can understand that I'm just writing it for illustration purpose. You should write a better copy. With that being said, that's up to you how you want to write it, right? And what offers you want to give to your customers. That's again totally up to you. So just click on update and then come over to style, and in here also align this to center like this, right? Then just click on update again so that this position is updated. So now all that we need to do is insert a form over here. So for that, you can add a video over here, you can add pictures over here, you can add coupons over here, whatever you want to. Say for example, you are selling something, you have an e-commerce site, so you can give away coupons for your products, right? If you are doing a health loss promotion, maybe you can give away an ebook. So the offer will depend on the type of product that you are promoting. I'm doing here a service promotion, so that's why I'm giving a 50% off on the first service. If this was a consultation, you could have given a free consultation for the first time just to acquire leads, right? So that's how the business goes on. With that being said, I hope that you have been able to follow thus far. That will actually take us to the completion of the third step, where we have created a landing page. Now remember, there will be I will do one thing. I will leave a link in the description to a video where I have shown you how to create landing pages with Elementor, right? I'll link it down in the description. You can take a look at that as well if you want more ways of customizing a landing page. With that being said, now we'll actually go ahead to the fourth step, which is actually creating an embed form with a custom tag in MailChimp. For that, we will go over to MailChimp. Now remember, we had signed up for MailChimp for free of cost, and this is exactly the dashboard that you are going to get with MailChimp, right? So the first thing that you need to do is go over to this audience, and in here you need to create some tags. Now I'm doing this as a first step. You can actually do this while creating the form as well, but I'd like to organize things better way so that you can follow me with ease, right? So just go over to the tags, and in here just click on create tag, give the name like first haircut. Now I'm giving this name so that I can remember it, right? So this tag should be relevant to what you are doing. So I'm giving the offer on the first haircut. So I have given the tag name as first haircut. You could do it anyways. That's totally up to you, right? With that being said, now we will go over to the campaigns, and as I had told you, we will create. So now that we have created the tags, it's time for us to actually create the embed form. So for that, we will go ahead and choose this sign up forms. Just click on that, and in here you can see you can find different kind of forms. Like you can find a form builder, which is the contact us kind of forms that you can have. Then there is this embedded forms. This is the one that we'll use, and then there is this subscriber pop-up. This is the one that we are also going to use in a later step. Then there is a contact form. If you wish to have your contact form via MailChimp, you can do that as well. Then you can have a form integration as well. So all of these can be done, but today in this tutorial, I'm limiting myself to these two options, that is embedded form and subscriber pop-up. With that being said, just click on select embedded forms, and in here you can see what generally the form looks like. It has a subscribe, and then it takes email, and then there is a call to action, and then there is a tag from MailChimp. Now this you can't remove if you are on the free plan, right? So with that being said, we can edit anything and everything. Say for example, if you want to increase the form fields, we can just go over here and we can add different things, like first name we can add, and then we can click on this and make this required as well. That's up to us. We can even add help text if we want to. Then we can go back and maybe add phone number, just for an example, and then we can add this and set this as required as well. So that's how it looks, and it's quite good. Now with that being said, there are a few other things as well. You can have that as well. That's up to you. Then let's go back, and in here you have the settings. Just click on that, and in here you have the form title, where you can write something like that: become a member of beauty salon. I'm just giving it beauty salon. It should be your name, right? So become a member of this salon, right? And then on this width, you can leave it as 600 if you want to, or you can leave it as blank. giving it blank means wherever container you will place this in, it will take the entire size of that, right? If you place it in a smaller container, it will appear to be small. If you place it in a bigger container, it will appear to be big. So it can adjust itself, right? Otherwise, if you want a fixed size of 600 pixels, you can do that as well. Okay, so with that being said, we can also disable all the JavaScript. We can disable the formatting and all those stuff. So that's up to you. And then once this is done, we can again go back. And this time we will select the tag. Remember, we had created the tag already, so we'll just assign it and make sure that this appears over here. That means the tag has been successfully implied on this. And then the referral badge, again, you can't do very much with it because you are on the free plan, so it will be there. With that being said, that's how it works. Now, once this is done, just click on continue. And you can see it gives you an embeddable form code. Just click on copy code. And you can see the code has been copied, right? So after the code is copied, here comes the main thing, that is connecting your MailChimp to your WordPress site, right? So this is where the magic will happen. So for this, we'll go back to the WordPress. This is the page that we were doing, right? And in here, we'll again come over to this elements within Elementor and search for something called HTML, as you can see over here. So we'll just drag this over here and we will paste whatever we had copied. And boom, you can see it comes up over here. So that's quite cool. With that being said, we want it to be center aligned. So we can just add this center over here and this will actually make it center aligned just like this. So that appears beautifully, right? If we scroll down over here, you can see exactly the way the form should look. So it looks quite good and you have been successfully able to integrate MailChimp with your WordPress. So now that we have successfully able to connect MailChimp with WordPress, we will actually see whether this works or not. So we'll click on these three bars over here and click on view page. So we'll open it on an incognito window and you can see it appear seamlessly, right? Now I will subscribe myself to this list. So I want to check out whether this works or not. So I've filled out this information and just click on subscribe. And you can see, thank you for subscribing. That means I have been subscribed, right? So now we will go ahead and check out whether the MailChimp has successfully caught this or not. So let's go over to MailChimp, the audience over here. And then in here, we will go to all contacts. And if we scroll down, you can see this is the I am Chandra88. This is the admin. So by default, it was added. And you can see SR Chandra, this is my email ID, the one that I had signed up. And you can see I have been able to actually tag myself as well with the tag that we had selected. Quite good, right? And you can see I have come from embed form, which is exactly where this contact was added from. So the connection has worked and it has worked seamlessly, right? So with that being said, it will take us to the next step that we have. So for that, we'll go over to the document from where we were following. So in here, you can see the step number 5, which is create a new mail for the joiner. So we'll go over to MailChimp again, go over to tags, and within tags, you can find the first haircut, right? So you can just click on view, and in here, you can see it has been added, right? So we'll go back one step, that is, we'll go back to the tag level. So just click on that, and in here we will click on this drop down and click on send. And on the send, we can send a regular campaign or a plain text campaign or an RSS campaign. So we'll go for the regular campaign, and in here you can see who is the sender. So you just need to add that. So for example, we just need to click on add from. I hope this is visible. This is beyond my camera, so maybe you are having a visibility issue, but it's simple. Just click on add and you can see name is Cheyenne and the email address has been taken, right? So next step, we want to add a subject. So just click on save, and on the next step, we want to add a subject. Say for example, claim your 50% off coupon, just for an example, right? And click on save, and then you need to design the email. Just click on design email, and in here just go for the classic builder. Just click on select. So it gives you plenty of layouts that you can use, some of which are upgradable. That means you can only get this once you upgrade, but that's fine. You can just select any of them. Just click one that you like the most, and then basically you can change any part of this. You can go ahead and add your logo. You can just add an image over here. Just click on this replace and replace it with your own. If you want to delete this, just click on delete and it would be deleted. So it is a what you see is what you get kind of editor. You can just go ahead and click and change anything and everything you like. On the right hand side, you can find the editor, and on the left hand side, you will get the preview of the changes. See, for example, if I write claim your coupon, right? And in here maybe we will give a coupon, so we'll replace this. We can upload our file. Let's find if we have any coupon. We have one, so let's open that. And you can see it has come up beautifully, right? And then you can go ahead and you can edit this part as well. You can go ahead and actually edit anything and everything within it. I'm not doing that right now because I just wanted to show you how easy it is. You can upload your own stuff into it as well. Now once this is done, just click on save and close, and then just click on continue. Okay, so it is telling we need to actually remove the placeholder content or edit it. So we will just go ahead and remove these stuffs over here. So just remove this. So I think the placeholders are gone now. So we can click on continue, and you can see it has been done, right? So now once everything is done, you can actually share your campaign as well, or you can just go ahead. And so now we have removed every placeholder content. So just click on continue, and I hope this would be accepted this time. And yes, it has been. So now you can see I have got all these ticked, right? All these are perfect. So now all that we can do is just click on schedule if we want to schedule, or just click on send and it would be sent. So you can see it is being sent to one subscriber. So click on send now. And as you can see, the email has been sent. So let's go ahead and check out my inbox. So in here you can see I have got this email, and I have got this email from I am Shayan Rai, and this is the exact mail that we had showed. So you see it happens perfectly, right? So that means we have done every step correctly and it's working for us. Now with that being said, we'll go ahead to the next step that we have. So as you can see, we have actually been able to complete up to the step 5. So now it's time for the step 6, which is the pop-up. Now we'll use pop-ups to actually get more subscriber, and also I'll show you how to use them on exit intent as well. So for that, we'll again go back to MailChimp. And in here, this time we will create sign up forms again, but this time we will select the pop-up. So just come over here, and here you see subscriber pop-up. This is the one that we need to select. And in here, we can actually design our pop-up. We can edit this. We can write whatever we want to right over here. That's up to us. We can even go ahead and click on this plus sign to add different fields to it as well. Now on this subscriber pop-up, generally it's the email that are captured, but if you want to add additional fields, you can feel free to add all of these as well. That's up to you. So I'm not really going into that right now. In here, you can also change this call to action from subscribe to anything that you like. And lastly, you should add a disclaimer. This is something that you should do. That is, your data is safe with us, or we will not share it with any third party, and so on, right? You can do all those stuffs over here. Now once this is done, you can also go ahead and change the layout if you want to. That is, there are different kind of layout, as you can see. If you just change it, then it will be like this. If you change it to this, it will change like this. So there are different kind of formats that are available. You can choose any of them as well. You can even go ahead and set your image. Now just go ahead and you can just upload your own files. If you have any image of your brand or something like that, anything that you want to showcase, you can just go ahead and just upload it over here, and it would be uploaded just like this, right? You can just select to fit so that it fits perfectly. And then once this is done, right, this is how you can lay it out. That is, you can actually display it to your audience. And then you can also have this setting wherein you can select when and where this pop-up will appear. Say if you want it to appear immediately once somebody visits your page, if you want it to appear immediately, you can do that. If you want to add it after a time delay of 5 or 20 seconds, you can do that as well. If you wanted to add on a scrolls percentage, right, you can do that as well, or you can actually set it on exit as well. So let's click on exit, and now with all the settings done, we will actually connect our site to it. So let's click on connect site, and in here you need to provide the top level domain of your site. So we will go over to our website, and as you can see, our top level domain is this one. So let us copy this and go back to MailChimp and paste it over here. You can see, then we need to accept these terms and click on get started. So it actually produces this script. So all that you need to do now is copy this script over here. Just click on copy to clipboard and it would be copied. So now we need to go back to our website. So let's do that. And in here, we will exit to dashboard. And on this dashboard, you need to install a plugin. So just click on add new. And in here, you need to find something called header and footer scripts. Just search for that and you can find this plugin over here. So just click on install now and then click on activate. And as you can see, it has been activated successfully. So now we need to just go on to the settings. You can find it over here. And on the settings, you can find this plugin, header and footer scripts. Just click on that. Paste this on the header, just like this. And then we just need to click on save settings. And that's it. This will actually make sure that this is connected to MailChimp. So now we'll go back to MailChimp again and we will click on check connection. And as you can see, success, your site has been connected. So now we need to turn this on, just toggle this on and click on close. That means your pop-up is now ready and activated. So now we'll go back to the offer page that we had. So I had opened it on here. So now if we exit, you can see there is nothing coming up because I have not refreshed the page. So let's refresh this. So now let's open this page that we had created. You can see it's coming up beautifully. And now once we try to make an exit, you can see the pop-up comes up over here. So that's quite cool, right? And that's the way in which you can add different pop-ups to your site. You can add exit pop-ups, call percentage pop-up, delay pop-up, anything and everything you wish to. That's quite cool. With that being said, that ends the step number 6 as well. Now the last step is driving traffic to your offers. Now for that, what I recommend is that if you are running any local business, the best way to drive traffic can be to offer something for maybe free or maybe a discounted price. What you can do is that you can target the local area. Say for example, you are a seller, you are looking out for leads. So what you can do is that you can create a Facebook ad campaign and run that ad in your locality. You can make them an offer like 50% off on your first haircut. To book, click the link, and on the link you can add this page, right? So whenever they actually go ahead and try to grab that coupon, they have to provide you with the information you need. Now once you get the information is money, right? Once you get the information, you can actually monetize them in whichever way you wish to. That's up to you. Otherwise, you can also try Google Ads. You can try content marketing. You can put out different contents like the best seller in your locality. You can create a YouTube video. You can create videos of your services and then link this page. So once you have this page ready, you can actually use it with anything you like. You can use it on Facebook. You can create Instagram Reels. You can create YouTube Shorts. There are free traffic available on the internet. If you are a good content marketer, you don't need to ever spend anything on traffic. But if you don't want to spend your time in creating contents, if you have that money to support yourself, then you can just go ahead for paid traffic as well. You can use different kind of ads. You can use influencer shout outs, anything and everything you wish to. So with that being said, I really hope that you have enjoyed this little tutorial on how to connect MailChimp with your WordPress site. If you have, please help me with a like. And if I get over 100 likes for this video, I promise you to share a best kept secret which nobody tells you for free on YouTube. I will do that for you. But you need to help me with 100 likes as fast as possible. Also, please make sure that you share this with your friends and family so that they get to know this amazing great trick. And if this is the first time you're watching this channel, consider subscribing to this channel and hit on the bell notification icon so that you never miss out on any upcoming videos that I have on different tutorials or different ways of making money online. With that being said, it's your good friend Shan bidding goodbye from you. We'll meet again pretty soon somewhere over the internet. Until then, please take care of yourself and your families and don't forget to keep making money online.